Good morning. Oh, what a morning. So, today is an exciting day. I've got a couple things to cover here. We do have a winner for the scholarship for Master Artist Week, which I will tell you, I did not sleep very well last night. Thank you very much, you guys who entered. It's been a real struggle and a really difficult decision. So I don't think I'll do this more than once a year for the scholarship, because it's just everyone who entered. What we had everybody do, good morning, what we had everybody do that wanted to enter to win the scholarship to Master Artist Week was we had them actually submit a video. So I spent the better part of yesterday evening and even this morning, because we had a couple that came in kind of late, watching these videos about why people wanted to be chosen to receive the scholarship to Master Artist Week. So it was like, it made me so, it made me very happy, but it also made me really sad because we only have one scholarship to give out for this Master Artist Week. So, of course, every video I watched, I was like, how many scholarships can I give out? Can I give this person and this person and this person a scholarship? Because, I'll tell you a quick story about myself. The first time I won like a big deal type of contest was with CND, and it was through NTNA, which is Next Top Nail Artist. And I won a trip to work with Team CND, like the A team they call them, at New York Fashion Week. And I definitely was excited, but the other problem was for me, I was working, very paycheck to paycheck. So I was working, every week to be able to get the money to pay our bills week after week. And so to take off a week of work was really gonna hurt. I mean, that was like lost income for a whole week, which was like $500 or $600 at the time. And then in addition to that, the expense of traveling somewhere is really tough. So it's like, even though they were gifting me with the opportunity to go work at Fashion Week, it was really, it was like a blessing and a curse at the same time, because I wanted to go do it so bad, but I really just could not afford to. But it was one of those once in a lifetime opportunities. So I just had to figure out how to make it work. Yeah, paycheck to paycheck is just very hard. So listening to a lot of the people who submit entries for our scholarship and listening to, like, I get it more than anyone. I get it. Like, a lot of people want to come to Master Artist Week, and it's just something that they can't afford because they're stuck in that cycle of paycheck to paycheck. And it's a really hard cycle to break. It's a really hard cycle to get out of. Because it seems like the minute you start to get ahead, something happens, like the washer or dryer breaks, or like we had a well, so we were on well water, and it was like something would happen with our well, or, there's just always something. And or you get like, an abscess tooth and have to get a root canal. So then you are having to take off work because you were like high on pain pills, from getting a root canal. So you'd have to miss a day of work, which would cost you like easily $100 or $200 or more, like take home money. So it was very difficult listening to all of those stories, because it really was like, oh my God. So I'm the brain is working, because I'm like, oh, there's just got to be something that I can do, that we can do. So we have one scholarship to give away. And I am going to do my best, as well, to kind of help that person with their, arrangements. So I'm going to see what I can do to like be even more of a help, other than just comping the tuition of $1,100 for Master Artist Week. So Anyway, I'll get back to that in just a second. So I did not sleep well. I tossed and turned all night because I was trying to figure out, who to give this scholarship to. Because yeah, like everybody has a story. Everybody has a nail story of how they ended up into nails and why they want to come to Master Artist Week and how it will benefit them. So I watched so many videos and it's stressing me out. So real quick, you guys, I was gonna say, if you wouldn't mind sharing, I'm not gonna be on too long today here on the Wildflowers Facebook. Let me see here. Do we have the Facebook app? I do want to talk to you though about Bloombox. I'm really excited about the Bloombox glitters. Do you guys ever have this happen on your iPad where it's like reinstalling Facebook? Why is it always trying to reinstall my stuff? Like I can never open anything without it like reinstalling it. I don't understand. It must be a setting. Anyway, for those of you, don't look at my nails. You guys, I am in the middle of moving my like office where I work, and oh, wait till I have this space set up. I cannot wait to show you guys this space. We have these beautiful nail pictures that I had printed, and oh my gosh, lavender everywhere. I love lavender and I love yellow and gray and white. I think it makes the most gorgeous color combination, just saying. Maybe that'll inspire you for some nails today. The lavender with the yellow and the gray and the white. I know a lot of people hate yellow. They're like anti-yellow, but I'm telling you, look how beautiful yellow pops off of this lavender background. So for that purpose, I think yellow is a beautiful color. And I think that when you pair yellow with gold and white, yellow is beautiful. And I think when you pair yellow, of course, against a purple, like a lavender. Oh, thank you, Phyllis. It looks really good, right? Ugh. So yeah, I've got all these pics. I'd love to turn this around and show you guys, but oh, the inspector actually just came in. I was about, yeah, popcorn glitter. We have a glitter called popcorn. If you guys haven't seen it, it's actually gold and white and yellow, and it's amazing. It's really what opened my eyes to the possibility of yellow, and in such a sophisticated way with the gold and the white. So yeah, the inspector just came. Hola, Omira. And he was like, oh, you're good to go. Like walked in, was like, you're good. He's like, wow. And he saw all the nail pictures. Hold on, you guys. Field trip. Okay, let me just take you on a quick field trip. Don't you love these field trips? So anyway, if you look, like literally all the way down this wall, it's like a dance studio right now. All the way down the wall, and you can see like our old backgrounds for Facebook Live. So anyway, but yeah, like, so the guy walked in and literally was just like, wow, is this your portfolio? He was like, it's very impressive. And I was like, actually, yes. So anyway, yeah, it's exciting. So I'm like getting this little space set up, little by little. And so that's been fun. So I'll spin you back around, put you back here, and plug you back into the charger so you don't die. Don't you love this part? Somebody's gonna like screen capture me like, ah. All right. Oh, okay. Almost fell off the chair. We're back. So anyway, there it is. It's such a cute little space. So this is going to be the space for Lauren Wireman Enterprises. And so from within here, we'll be doing all the social media for Wildflowers, all of the tutorial videos for Wildflowers, all the stuff for Lauren Wireman Enterprises. And then in addition to that, right next door will be our licensing school right in the unit next door. So that'll be so exciting. So we'll have our licensing school. This is sort of like the middle location. So we'll be handling the social media for the school, for Wildflowers, like for everything, the events planning, like all of that stuff. So it's nice to have sort of a designated space just for the creative department. And then we have our facility, the A facility, down in Fort Myers, and that's where all of our product lives and all the inventory, and that's where all the manufacturing and shipping and stuff like that takes place. So it's nice to expand, and it's nice to have a couple locations for different purposes. So I'm really excited. So thanks you guys for joining me. I'll talk about the Bloom Box glitters, and then I'll make our announcement of the winner. So I said all that about the moving to say that my nails are literally atrocious. And this hand is not done at all. This hand is done, but I ripped most of my middle finger gel polish off. I was trying the gel polish without any base, like just straight color gel polish on my natural nails to see how well it held up. So, you know, as expected, not that great, but for somebody who only wants it on for a weekend, actually pretty good. If you want it on for 2 or 3 weeks, you definitely want to use the Wildflowers base. Anyway, let's talk about these Bloom Box glitters. So somebody did make a request for a mermaid color, and it was a funny coincidence. The next month's Bloom Box has some gorgeous jewel tones. There's like a red, there's a turquoise, like mermaid color. There's a deep, like aqua sort of navy in there. Oh, they're just beautiful. So this month, for March, there is actually sort of this one color that I think is just so super fabulous. And it's another one of those colors where you look at it and you're like, I don't know about that, because it's sort of like different, but it's beautiful. It's called Geode, and it is a micro glitter. I know it's going to be hard to see this way, but it's sort of like a grayish lavender color. And let me tell you something. This geode color looks incredible over pretty much every color that there is. It is a beautiful sparkly mixture of like tons of different micro holographic and micro iridescent glitters. So, hey Bethany, nice to see you. Good morning. Wow, everybody's here. What's up? So anyway, this is the geode glitter color. So that's that. Now, this one is for those people that just can't get enough pink. It's called Gigi. And oh, it's so sad. That's the name of Kobe's daughter. We realized like right after we named it, we were like, oh, isn't that Kobe's daughter's name? But anyway, it's a gorgeous holographic chunky pink, like crazy. I mean, just every girl who loves pink, this is like their dream pink that they want on their nails when they're like, I want pink sparkly nails. Like this is that pink. So it's called Gigi. I have some nails here that I actually made, oh yes, in my book that I will show you just so you can see. I haven't put them on and taken pictures yet, but I will soon. We've had this color for, I can't even read the name of it. Oh, yes, I can. It's called Graphic. We've had this glitter, and I have been so excited to launch this because it is really such a cool glitter. So I'm not sure, yeah, it never wants to focus, but it's actually little like stop signs. And Katie, you won the scholarship. Katie Durst. Katie Durst from Partyville, Wisconsin. Yes, you have won the Master Artist Week scholarship. My heart is like pounding out of my chest right now for you. I just saw that you joined, so I just wanted to tell you the news and congratulate you on winning. So, oh my God, my heart. I'm so excited. But I do want to say this for the rest of you who entered. I do have something to offer you guys as well. So I will be in touch with the rest of you who have entered. But congratulations, Katie. You are just the most adorably cutest thing ever in your video. Your awkwardness under camera was so refreshing to see, and I loved it. And I love that you wrote down all the stuff that you wanted to say and kind of referenced it as you talked. And yeah, so we're just so excited. I'm so excited to have you. Katie's from a little tiny town called Partyville, Wisconsin that has like, I think 1,200 people or 1,500 people, very like not a lot of people. And I'm just so excited. I'm so excited to have her become a master artist. And again, sorry like for this interruption in the middle of Bloom Box Glitters, but there were so many people. There were so many people that entered, like so many. And it was so hard, you guys. It was so hard. I tossed and turned all night, and every like hour when I woke up, I just kept praying. I was like, who should win? Who should win? Like in my sleep, tossing and turning, who should win? And I just kept seeing Katie. I just kept seeing her at her nail table. I kept having visions of Katie at her nail table. So anyway, yeah, really excited about it. So, but the rest of you who entered, I will be in touch with you. So, yes, I'm really excited. So anyway, back to the Bloom Box Glitters for a moment. This one is called Graphic, and it's like little kind of nuts and bolts. Don't judge my nails, you guys. It was a rough weekend of moving and I'm not done. And then this last one's called Gilded, and it is an absolutely beautiful gold mixture. So Bloom Box for this month, I think last I talked to my staff, oh my God, can I please see the bloopers? I want to see the bloopers from your video. The last time I talked to my staff, we only had about 3 Bloom Boxes left in stock for this month. So if you're interested in these colors, go ahead and place an order for the Bloom Box. And if for some reason we don't have them, I'll sell you mine. And but next month's Bloom Box is going to be really crazy amazing as well. Let me show you these nails that I did here. I'll flip this around. Are you ready to go on another crazy field trip? Camera. Okay. Oh, here we are. So these nails I made with the pink glitter from the Bloom Box. And you can just see how incredibly chunky they are. And I did them on the clear nails in a box, obviously. And something that I do love about these, and I'm not sure that you can see it, but there is a pink glass gel on the back part of these, and it's really neat because you can actually see like a little hint of pink right there along the tip of the nail, which I think is really cool. So anyway, this is Gigi. And then down here, I just love this set. So this is the one with Graphic where we just hand place these. And again, you can see I use the Gold Artist gel paints here to sort of accent these. So I'll get these on and get some really cute pictures of them for you guys because it's so fun to make these nails and take cute pictures. Now this one has geode, so you can see, you know, every light that these are in and every which way these turn, they're just gorgeous. And the geode color is going to be really easy to work with. So that was done over a bit of an ombre. And then over here we have the Gilded set. So this is the one with the, I feel like I should turn this way. Oh, is that better? Maybe. But that has the gold in it with kind of the black straps. So there's the geode color over a pink and purple ombre. So anyway, exciting stuff. So those are, I'll flip you back around. Those are the Bloom Box nails and the Bloom Box glitters. And let's see what else. Any questions? This week we're featuring butter paints. So I'm really excited to feature butter paints this week. We do have a special deal for butter paints, I believe. Now I'm gonna check this because I gotta go over to my computer and get on there. Tay's on a little vacay with her family, and she keeps posting pictures, and her kids are getting grown up and time is flying, and I'm like, But anyway, I've got a couple of our staff members on vacation this week, so have patience with us. I will make sure we have that deal of the week up. If you guys have not done One Stroke, let me just talk to you about One Stroke for a moment. One stroke is one of those techniques that a lot of people go into it hearing scary things about it, and they suddenly are like, oh my God, I could never do one stroke. One stroke's so hard. Like, oh, I forgot. I just saw out of the corner of my eye. You guys, I'm having a very ADD morning, and I am so sorry if it's annoying you that I'm jumping all over the place. But this is my Master Artist apron from Master Artist Weekend. I wanted to show you guys because my whole class signed it except for Ruben. But I'm gonna get Ruben to sign it next time I see him. But yeah, we literally had so much fun just getting our aprons like as dirty as we could get them on purpose because we are true artistes, darling. So anyway, I'm just putting it on because it's just a Betty Crocker type of day. I feel like I should go home and bake cookies, but I really shouldn't because I got so much stuff to do. Anyway, what's nice about these aprons are they're like kind of scrunchy. So if you have a larger chest, you'll fill it out. Mine just looks crunchy like a raisin because there ain't much there. But anyway, yes, we got these all, dirty. Phyllis, great question. The butter paints are water-based. So they are water-based acrylic paints. They have so much pigment in them. Way back when we first launched them, there was a girl who did a review of the butter paints, and I don't know why she used her mouth and her teeth to open one of them, and it was the purple. And those of you who have the butter paints know how incredibly pigmented they are. So the purple went in her mouth, just the tiniest bit, and turned her entire mouth purple, her teeth purple, her lips purple, and she was spitting purple. It looked like that one Pee Wee Herman movie. Is it Big Top Pee Wee? No, it's the one where they steal his bike and he gives the guy the gum. Anyway, it was pretty bad. So, one stroke course, is it? Play as much. Okay, so Hannah, the one stroke course, we have, there is for the No Show Nail Academy. So if you go to our website, click on classes, click on learn online, where you see the little emoji of me popping out of a computer with my brushes. There is a one stroke roses, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. That's it. I knew you'd know, Erin. But there's a one stroke roses course on the website. It is so good. Of all the courses for online I've ever made, I really feel like this rose course is one of the best courses I've ever done because although I'm just teaching you how to do one thing in one stroke, it's very much broken down, and I broke it into several smaller chunks. So it's manageable. And I've watched a lot of people go through the No Show Nail Academy one stroke rose course and do very, very well. There's actually a girl named Susie who has been practicing all weekend and all of last week. She bought the course. So the course is good for, I believe, it's either 90 days or 6 months. But I will say this, Hannah. If you get the course and for some reason you don't get enough of it by the time you've had it for that long and it expires, you can always send me an email. There's been a lot of people who've bought, the Sculptor Build course, or they've got one of the art courses, and for whatever reason, they get really busy or they just don't get to spend the time they'd hoped to have spent on it. And then suddenly it expires and they're like, oh my gosh. So if you just send me an email, especially if I know that you're, not a jerk and that you're really I know you, Hannah. So I know that if you bought the course and you were like, hey, can you extend my time? I would be happy to do that for you. And also anyone, anyone else who I know is legit and not trying to do dirty things with the courses. I don't want to put ideas in your head, so I'm not going to tell you the type of things that nail techs do with online courses, but there are a lot of, there are nail techs out there that love to take advantage of online courses in ways that are just absolutely illegal, for one, but just unfair. I've had a lot of conversations with Anna Wesolowska about online education and about, the difficulties and the struggles with online education and how to prevent people from, doing stuff they shouldn't with your online education. And you know, it's tricky. It's hard. So anyway, of course, you guys, you know, if you ever need a course extension, just send an email and I'll be happy to do that for you. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. I am going to go live over on the Lauren Wireman page. So just to chit chat with everybody and kind of check in for the people who are over there working through. I've got a lot of ladies that are working through a mentorship program. I sort of have a group. I know, Hannah, I'm going to work on making these white aprons available for you guys, for the master artists. But I have a group over on Lauren Wireman Enterprises, and they're preparing to go through the mentorship program. I can only take a limited number of people in the mentorship program, and this is a mentorship course that teaches how to teach. So it's like teaching you how to teach, teaching you how to write courses, teaching you how to do every bit of all the behind the scenes stuff that go into making classes, how to do your budget, how to do your kids, how to advertise, how to build a network, all of that stuff. So definitely, we did announce the winner. The winner was Katie Durst from Partyville, Wisconsin. And I will tell you, I barely slept last night because of all of these amazing people who entered, and it was an extremely difficult decision that I never want to have to make again for the rest of my life if I can help it. I was thinking this morning after I basically didn't sleep all night because of this, I was like, you know, oh look, money in my pocket. I thought that was lip gloss. But I was just thinking this morning, you know, how do you pick just one person? Because I know it can be such a life-changing, career-altering course to come to, but I do have something special for some of the other ones who you know, sent in their video and entered, and I will be in touch with them today. So, all right, you guys, I will see you from Wildflowers Studios next week on Monday, and we will go from there. I'm gonna jump over to the Lauren Wireman Facebook page. If you guys aren't over there, that page is a little more geared towards educators, education, not on teaching nail stuff, but on, you know, just industry stuff. So if you guys want to follow me over there, you're welcome to. You'll get your full dose of Lauren in the morning. But anyway, that's all I have for Wildflowers for this week. One Stroke, butter paints. If you have been considering, if you have been waiting, if you have been thinking about, if you have been pondering getting into One Stroke, I will tell you hands down, we do have the best paints and the best brushes in the entire industry for One Stroke. I don't say that about all of our products. There are several of our products that I feel like other brands have very comparable products. But when it comes to our One Stroke paints, we are untouchable. There it is. And you guys know I don't say that about all of our stuff, but I am telling you, our One Stroke paints, they're called butter paints. They are the most pigmented. They are fast drying. They, you know, go on in one coat. You don't have to go over it coat after coat. They don't chip off. I mean, they're amazing. And our brushes are really, really great for One Stroke too. So if you've ever been on the fence about it, this is your week. Get the deal of the week. I believe, I have to check and I have to confirm and I have to make sure, and you guys will get an email on Friday with it in there. But I believe it's the full set of butter paints plus the four One Stroke brushes, which are the rose, the light pink, the teal, and the orange brushes. If all of those together is 40% off. If you already have those brushes, who cares? Get them again and give them to somebody and bless them with the brushes, okay? Like, I'm telling you, the more you give, you know, there's a lot of ways to look at it. You guys say, you reap what you sow. You could say, what goes around comes around. You could be like, oh, it's karma in the universe. Like, that's not really my thing, but I love Jesus, and I really, truly believe that you do reap what you sow. So if you're generous and you're always, you know, giving of yourself and giving of your you know, whatever you have to give. It doesn't have to be money, but even if it's just, you know, I can remember like students in nail school would just give anything to have a fluted bit. Even a dull fluted bit for their electric file was like gold to them. And honestly, a dull fluted bit's a good way to start when you're just first starting out. So anyway, even just blessing people with some of your leftover stuff, as long as it's not destroyed or junk, it's a good way to live your life. And it really does come back around full circle. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go over on LoriMartin.com. Bye, see you next week. Maybe.